Okay, this next one, you can pass on it. I don't want to get you in no trouble. Okay. Nichole Mckenzie or Mo. I can't remember her last name.
Moyen Torre. It'll be, man, that's a tough one. But you know what?
Spin that block, get dizzy. Man get popped, no busy. Man get splashed from the Draco. Wet man call that drizzy.
We're gonna end it off with this last question, and I always like to ask it because it kind of gives some guidance. If you could give an advice to a young female basketball player, right? Only probably 7 or 8, still in those developmentary stages.
Yeah.
Wants to go to the moon with basketball. What would it be?
And the same thing I tell my kids and tell my daughter every day: be yourself. Don't worry about what your parents want. Don't worry about what your friends want. Don't worry about what your high school coach wants you to be or your club coach wants you to be. Be yourself. Because when those kids come into our program, for example, those are the kids that end up quitting and being lost because they have a sense of somebody else's vision, not their vision. And there's too many kids who I love. I want to go D1. Okay, perfect. How are you going to get there? Well, my dad says this or my mom says this. Okay, I get that. But what do you want to do?
Right.
Like the vision has to be yours. The want has to be yours, right? They have to have their own beliefs. And through those beliefs and those family traits, they're gonna get to where they want to be, but it has to be shaped by themselves. You know what I mean? So that's, for me, that's the number one thing. Just be yourself. Be genuine. Be who you want to be. And if you're true to yourself and you want to be a great basketball player or a great soccer player or whatever you want to be, it will happen. But it has to be your vision.
Right. That's great advice, man. I wish you were around when I was coming up, Coach. Right? Because if I went through it, I know there's a bunch of other kids who went through it. A lot of times we kind of we make decisions based on circumstances. Oh, I see my mom struggling. She works a bunch of jobs. So I'm going to just, even though I don't love this career, I'm going to do it because I know it's going to pay me a lot. Right? We make decisions based on circumstances instead of what we love, what our vision for ourselves. Right? So, no, thank you for putting that out there. And thank you for coming on. Thank you for making time for us. I think that we should definitely do a part 2. There's so many other questions we have, and we're gonna do some more things. Actually, we spoke about it already. But I thank you for making time for us. Like I said at the beginning, for me, you're a mentor, role model, great coach. And Keyano College, that program is definitely lucky to have you. They have been blessed to have someone who, someone of your character, right? Someone that grew up in Fort McMurray and has a pulse of the town, right? That whenever you do move on, that'll be something that they won't be able to replace, man. So we just wanted to give you an opportunity to just get some insight into your world and also give you your flowers and let you know that we appreciate you and the work you've done within the community.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I again, like I told you before, this platform that you have, it's needed, right? And it doesn't have to be on Shaw Cable. It doesn't have to be network. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be countrywide. Just having that conversation is always important. It's the starting point. Yeah. Right? And the people who need to hear it, it will reach them.
Right. Appreciate that. So I ain't gonna let you off the hook. We got one more small segment to do. It will be real quick. I know I probably got you for about 5 more minutes. Okay. So we like to call it pick 6. So basically I'm gonna give you 2 options and you gotta pick one. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a rapid fire. If you want to do an explanation as to why you picked, you can, out of the six, you can choose one to expound on.
Okay.
If you want to.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Women's double NCAA or the WNBA?
Ooh. WNBA.
Wow. I didn't expect you to say that. Cynthia Cooper or Maya Moore?
Cynthia Cooper.
Wow, Coop. Shout out to Coop, man.
Old dog, boy.
All right. Okay, this next one, you can pass on it. I don't want to get you in no trouble. Okay? Nichole Mckenzie or Mo. I can't remember her last name.
Moyen Torre. It'll be, man, that's a tough one. But you know what? Moyen Torre, man. We've been to war together, man.
Wow. I want this is the one I want you to explain. This is the one I want you to explain. Go in more, because I'm also someone who deserves her flowers. Nichole Mckenzie, shout out to you. I remember watching you play and just being in awe of your ability. I used to tell you, go hard. You had some shortcomings where I thought you could play harder and all that, but I was in awe of your ability, your just natural ability. But Coach, go in, because you have a deeper understanding than I do of these two players.
Yeah, man. Nichole Mckenzie is a baller, man. She can play, man.
Straight up.
Her talent was like out the box. But most built like me. You know what I mean? She's grimy, man. She gets dirty. She'll go through a brick wall for you. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's why I would pick Mo, because she's more to the style of who I am as a coach, as an individual, who I was as a player, right? Win or lose, she's always going to get down and give her best. So, yeah, that's why I picked Mo. Nice.
Yeah. Mo's definitely in the trenches, yo. She's definitely in the trenches, man. She's definitely a grinder, yo. Two more. Guynesse cuisine or North American?
I don't know why you even asked me that question, man. Guynesse all day, every day. I just had a patty last night.
Like my roots are from Trinidad, so Guynesse and Trinidad cuisine is pretty similar, man.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah. So this is you took when he went in on Pelly, like he was actually in one, because I knew you were a soccer man. So he was in one of my questions. So I had to change this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Christino Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. Part of my pronunciation.
Ronaldo, man.
Really?
Absolutely.
What?
And the only reason why, if I had to choose between him and Messi, it'd be Ronaldo. Yeah, he's arrogant and he's brash, but that guy will do whatever it takes to win. I'm not saying Messi does, but Messi sometimes goes away. Ronaldo goes through the walls, man. He battles. He'll fight you. You know what I mean? Like he gets it done. You know what I mean? And I just think he's just more of a battler. Like when it's a one-on-one battle, he's winning every single time, because he's still winning. And where Messi is, he'll go in a one-on-one battle, and if he loses, he walks. And on my team, that's laziness.
Yeah. You said that already. You like players who win the one-on-one battle. Yeah, you said that already. Yeah. Who's more skilled though? I'm not a soccer guy. I appreciate the sport. Who's more skilled though?
Oh man, I think it all depends. I don't think they're equal, but I think they're very, very highly skilled. I think Messi on the run, full flight, is probably more dangerous than Ronaldo, because Ronaldo's got to step over and do all this stuff. He has to set it up, where Messi will do one move and he's still running top speed. Right?
Okay. So I had to skip one because it didn't make sense. So this will be the last one. We'll keep it soccer. We'll keep it Brazil. We'll go to Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay. because this is the era I was really watching. Ronaldo, you remember Ronaldo?
Yep.
Or Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho.
Hey.
Man, and again, he fits the mold of kind of who I am and what kind of player I like, man. Like that guy was slimy, man. He'd go in and out. Like he was just really good, man. And
yeah,
he worked. Everyone says he didn't work hard, but man, he worked extremely hard. And I know he was a great teammate. Ronaldo wasn't a very good teammate.
Right.
But Ronaldinho was a fantastic teammate and a great team player.
Yeah, the one thing, like, why I'm such a big Ronaldinho fan, like Michael Jordan. I can remember when I first saw Michael Jordan, and something jumped off the screen at you, where you had to watch. Like he made you love the game based on the way he played.
Yeah.
The same thing with Ronaldinho. Yeah. Like when I saw him, just the way he would move and the moves he would make, like he made me want to play soccer. You know, so I think that's cool that you kind of appreciated him as well on a certain level, man. So yeah. So like I said, Coach, man, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming on. That's all I got for you. We're gonna do a part 2. We're gonna do some other things. All the best with the new season and coming up next in September, hopefully, and with your recruiting and all that. Any last things you want to say to the people?
No, man, I think, you know, at the end of the day, we're all on this planet together. I think, you know, Black people, colored people, women of gender, men of gender, transgender, we all need to be together, man. We're in this world together. There's so many more crazy things happening in this world, and we got to stick together no matter what. At the end of the day, it's not the measure of the man, right? It's what's in him that's more important. People need to stop looking at the exterior of people and see what's inside them. Most important thing.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thank you for that, Coach. And
blessings, buddy. Blessings,
man. We'll be in touch.
Sounds good.
Spin that block, get dizzy. Man get popped, no busy. Man get splashed from the Draco. Wet man call that drizzy.